Hello, Heathlands, and welcome to the second of this morning's Moving to Heal sessions. The session will be presented by Wendy, and this session will be seated. So in a second, I'm going to go over to Wendy, and we can get started. So I just need to find the right buttons and press it. So we'll go in over to Wendy right about now. And you're on, Wendy.
Hi everyone. So welcome to the second session of this morning, and this is the seated session of Dancing to Heal. We've called this Dancing to Heal because it is very uplifting. One of the first rules to make sure you've got a lovely space around you and plenty of room to stretch out, and your seat should be comfortable and you should be able to touch the floor with your feet. I will sit back when I start the session on my seat and show you how I sit to be able to touch the floor with my feet. It should be well supported. Now feel free, if you've already done this session standing, to do it standing again. That's absolutely fine. The same sort of moves apply, only you can do it standing. I will be doing it seated this time, however. If you're standing, you could even use this chair to hold on to. Listen to your body. Your body will tell you. If it hurts, tweak the movements. There's no need to be in pain. So just, if it hurts, tweak it. Just make a slight adjustment so that you're connecting to pleasurable movements rather than painful. Hopefully you'll enjoy the uplifting side of it. I've put some tracks in that are fun. Some fun moves, and feel free to give us some feedback and tell us what you think later on in the session. You will be muted, your voice won't be heard throughout the session, but later on you can give some feedback if you wish, and say we can always make some improvements to the session. Hopefully the sound will sound okay at your end, but if it does sound a little bit too loud, you can also adjust the volume at your side. So as people begin to arrive, I'll think about getting started and beginning the session. So very shortly I'm going to put the music on, and I'm going to take a seat further back so that you can actually see my feet as well, and we'll get some moves going. It starts with like a warm-up, so we'll be activating the energy around the body, moving through all the joints, and then we will have a get moving part, and then we'll have a cool down. And really that's just relaxing the body back down, but keeping hopefully some energy there, uplifting energy to help you throughout the day. So I'm going to make a start now. I'm going to put the music on, and I'll sit a little bit further back so you can see me. Just take my shoes off. It's good to do this without your shoes if you can. It's very sensory based. So we're going to begin to activate the energy around the body. We've got 2 ankles, 2 knees, 2 hips, 2 wrists, 2 elbows, 2 shoulders, and the spine. So let's start with an ankle, beginning to move your ankle and include the foot and the toes. Give the toes a wiggle about. And we'll just do a little bit of practice because we're going to do some of these moves later on. This is a squish walk where the toe stays down but the heel comes up. And this is the duck walk where the heel stays down and the toes come up. Lovely. Wonderful. Let's move up to the knee joint. So from your position, as I say, make sure you can touch the floor. You might need to shuffle about in your seat a little bit, but just begin to move that knee in your own unique way. See if you can sense the knee joint. Sometimes it helps to put a hand to a joint to help you to sense it. And then we can move to the hip. Now, even though you're seated, you should be able to move your hip a little bit. However, if there's any joint that doesn't want to move, just put the attention to that joint. Imagine how you would like it to be moving. Perfect. And to the wrist with some rotation of the wrist. How about moving the fingers and the thumb? Lovely. And to the elbow. Elbow joint. Can you sense that elbow? Perfect. And then to the shoulder. Maybe starting with little movements of the shoulder. And if it feels okay for you, maybe stretching out further. So some bigger moves, rotating the arm a little bit. Excellent. So let's include the spine. So again, I say, make sure you can touch the floor with your feet. We're going to include some spinal movements with the jaw slightly open. How about side, side? And then I'm going to show you the spinal roll. You need to come forwards a little bit for this, hands to the thighs, and let's see if you can go down looking up. When you get to your depth, let the head hang and come up looking down. And we'll give that a go the other way, shall we? So we're going to come down looking down and come up looking up. So again, leaning forwards, looking down. And then when you get to your depth, chin up and look up and come up looking up. Perfect. And side, side. And then onto that other shoulder. Again, small to begin with. And then if you feel inclined to, making those movements a little bigger. That's the shoulder joint. And then to the elbow joint. Lovely. And then to the hip, movement of the hip on that side. Now we will be doing some pelvic circles later, so we'll see if we can do that with the hip. And then to the knee joint. Can you sense that joint? Lovely. And back down to the foot, the ankle. Let's give a go with that squish. Toes stay down, and the duck walk, heel stays down, toes come up. And let's walk those feet. I'm going to show you the stances. So this is closed stance, feet together as close as you can. And then open is about shoulder width apart. A stance, so you're making that A shape with your legs. Sumo is the widest stance. And then walking our feet back in towards closed. So we're going to begin with the hands by the side. Get ready to take a breath in as we bring those hands up and look up. And then hands down. Take it low, let the head hang. And come up slow as we move chest, ribs, shoulders, open stance. A little wider with those feet. Look up. And then take it to your lowest. So we call this undulating chest, ribs, A stance. And down. Undulating chest, ribs. And then your widest stance, sumo stance. Now get ready to face side. If you can, I'll go with ball of the foot to the back. Take those palms up and down. Face in front, toes face in front. Let's see if you can manage some pelvic circles. Can you move those hips as you move the hands that way? And let's face the other side. Ball of the foot goes to the back. Hands go up and down. Face in front, toes face in front. We take those palms the other way. Some movements of the hips. Okay, let's see if we can move all those joints. Ankles, knees, hips, wrists, elbows, shoulders and spine. Making a little dance around your seat. Perfect. So A stance with those feet. Let's get ready to stretch out the fingers as we look up. Wonderful. And take it down. Coming up slow. Okay, should we do that again? Stretching out fingers and thumbs. And then down to your lowest. Coming up slow. Now keeping that stance, see the A stance or sumo, get ready to do that duck walk again. Toes stay down, heel of the hand goes across the body. As you do that little squish walk, should we do that again? With those feet, fingers and thumbs. And if you want to integrate some head-eye movement, how about watching those hands as they travel across the body? Stance, see the A stance or sumo. Then, get ready to do that duck walk. You can take it a little faster to a speed that feels comfortable for you. How about going a little faster? If that feels too much, slow it down again. Perfect. I'm going to go just that little bit faster. Okay, now do you remember that duck walk where the heels stay down? Can you do the duck walk? Maybe moving those hands as well. Could you speed that up? Do you want to? Feel free to take it faster. Now get ready to do whole foot rumble. We're going to rumble those feet. Wonderful. As those hands come up, imagine you're uplifting the energy of the room and grab some in. Take those feet towards closed stance, open, A, and then slowly across the body with that gentle squish walk to center, reaching up. Take it down to your lowest and come up and hands to self. Well done. Now keep those joints lovely and soft as we begin, and get ready for a little pounce. So we're going to do a little cat stance. So it's a little tap with the toe. Pointing middle finger down. It really assists with balance. Tap, tap, pounce. Like a cat getting ready to pounce. Wonderful. Now if you keep the jaw slightly open and allow the head to say yes, relaxed. Wonderful. Tap, tap, pounce. Get ready to go a little faster. We're going to add some shoulder. You got it. Tap, 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 pounce. Lovely. You got it. Shoulders. Other side. So gentle taps. Then a pounce. Ready for a slow one. Tap, tap, pounce. Now the hands can stay small, circles, or they can go bigger. You choose. Woo! You got it. Get ready to go a little faster. Let's add some shoulder. Pounce. So notice how we're alternating the feet, the legs. Yeah. Softly, gently. Let's try a different move. So it's heel ball. Notice how we're alternating heel ball. Toes in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Heel ball, in, out. Let's try that with the hands up. Heel ball, heel ball, heel ball, heel ball. Toes in, out. Heel ball, Toes in, out. Gentle pounces. Jaw slightly open, head says yes. You can nod that head lightly, gently. Beautiful. Get ready to play with those moves again. Heel of the foot, ball of the foot. Hands, heel, ball, heel, ball, heel, ball, heel, ball. Toes in, out. And again, heel, ball. Toes in, out. Excellent. You got it. Good practice. Good for your coordination. You got it. Let's do that again. Just do what you can. Make it yours. If you feel tired, just go back to the pounds. Gently tap the toe. Lovely. It's rather like a puppet on a string. A cat ready to pounce. Gently, just little ones. Gently. Again, gently. Tiny. Last one. So making sure you can still feel those joints softly. So we're going to have a little play with those pelvic circles, those heel leads, the ball of the foot, palms facing down. So little pelvic circles on your seat, palms facing down, facing other way, palms going the other direction. So ready for that heel lead with palm up, other side. So it's heel leads the foot. And again, palm up. Wonderful. Get ready for ball of the foot. You can look back, ball of the foot. You can look over your shoulder. Palm stays up, circles. Get ready for those pelvic circles, palms down. Other way. Get ready for ball of the foot. You can look back, ball of the foot. Back to the heel. You can look over your shoulder. Other side. Palm so heel ball toe. Circles. Heel ball toe. Let's do that again. So the heel touches the floor first, followed by the rest of the foot. Get ready for those pelvic circles. Palms down. Step back onto the ball of the foot as we look over the shoulder. Ball of the foot touches the floor. Ready for the chorus. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Other way. Pelvic circles. Okay, let's tap the toes. The arm comes round. Other side. Tap the toe. The head can say yes as we relax the arm round. Other side. Can you nod the head as you bring that arm round? Other side. Ball of the foot. Get ready to dance. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Pelvic circles, palms are facing down. Other way. You can walk those feet if you want to. Okay, let's play with that. Can you walk those feet? Other way. Bring in some of your own moves if you like. How about some rainbows? Wonderful. Let's do that again. Well done. So for this last track, this is normally where I call this the cool down. So it's relaxing the body from top to bottom and just preparing you for the rest of the day. So again, sitting in a comfortable position, but hopefully if you can, touching the floor with those feet. Just for a moment, just see if you can sense your feet, the soles of your feet touching the earth, touching the floor, grounded. Point those hands down, palms of the hands facing down. Wonderful. Now relaxing, sensing the soles of the feet. Just put your attention to the crown of the head, the top of your head. Imagine a beam of light coming down over the body to help you relax, like the sunlight. And from the top of your head, just start to relax the body. You can let the eyes go heavy for a few moments. Wonderful. Beautiful. You can let the arms dangle by your side. Okay, so now with your eyes open, begin to move those fingers and thumbs into what we call creepy crawlies. So you're moving fingers and thumbs together. So without moving your head excessively, see if you can watch those fingers and thumbs going to the side, going to one side and then to the other. Just following those fingers and thumbs with your eyes. How about turning the hands over for creepy crawlies up? Again, watch those fingers and thumbs, those creepy crawlies going side to side. And then watch them go to center. Again, without moving your head, just using your eyes. Watch those fingers and thumbs going higher and then lower, just as far as you can see, and then bring them back to center. So if you can take your hands further away from your head, watch those creepy crawlies going further away, and then closer, closer, closer to your eyes. And then stretch out those fingers and thumbs, stretch them out. Perfect. So let's see if you can do this one. It's middle finger crossover. You might need the help of the other hand and some rotation of the wrists. Stretch out those fingers again and take those palms to the side. Let's take a long breath in as those palms go up. We can look up. And then a long breath out as those palms come down to ground. Well done. I hope you've enjoyed that session. And feel free to give some feedback.
Hello, Wendy. How are you doing?
Hiya.
That was an excellent session. We had a few people joining on Facebook.
Oh,
Would you like to
fab.
give a wave to them?
Hi, everybody. It's a bit weird when I can't see you, but I hope you've enjoyed
They are there
that.
and they're on Facebook.
Please give me some feedback. We can always tweak this a little bit.
We will. Any feedback we'll get, we'll feedback to you, man.
Yeah, that will be excellent. So I'll be back again next week with 2 sessions, one standing and one seated, but feel free to join in on either of them.
Same times, 10:30 for the standing and 11:15 for the seated.
Yeah, but you're welcome to join in both. Okay.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Wendy, and then we'll see you again next week.
Very welcome.
Bye,
Bye everyone. Bye.